Welcome to Charter Local Edition. I'm Tracy Young. This Halloween season, Wicked Lit will be returning to the Mountain View Mausoleum and Cemetery in Altadena. And joining us to highlight the 6 classic horror plays that will be presented is co-writer, director, and producer Jeff Rack. Good to have you with us, Jeff.
Thanks.
So it's Halloween season again, which is, I don't know if it's more for kids or for adults anymore, right? Both of us are enjoying this.
Yeah, well, Wicked Lit is definitely more for adults, and I think it's about time that adults share in the fun of Halloween, right?
So this is your 3rd season of presenting Wicked Lit. Right. Take us back to how it got started, and when I say Wicked Lit, it's really Wicked Literature.
Yeah, Lit is short for literature.
Okay.
It's just been cut down to Wicked Lit. It sounds better.
Okay.
Wicked Lit started in 2008 as a reading series. We got out there to schools and other theaters and developed the work at the same time. And then we did our first production in 2009 at Greystone Mansion, which was a big hit. We sold out. People loved it, so we decided to continue it. Last year, in 2010, we did it at Mountain View Mausoleum and Cemetery. And so this year we are returning to Mountain View Mausoleum and Cemetery.
And you sold out last year again,
We sold out last year pretty quickly, and so because of that, we are going to remount last year's show, which was such a big hit, and then we're going to do a completely new show, Production B, with 3 new plays. And
so tell me about the plays you do. The idea is that you take this classic literature that many of us have read these, but you guys adapt them. How so, and what will we see?
Well, Jonathan Josephson, Paul Millay, and myself adapt and direct the shows. So the adaptation process, really, I mean, we choose pieces that we like, first of all, and also that will fit the venues, because it's very important that the stories fit like a glove within these venues. So at Greystone Mansion, those 3 stories were perfect for that. Follow the House of Usher was a great story for that. So now we're in a cemetery.
You're outside now.
And a mausoleum. Well, we're inside for the mausoleum and outside for the cemetery and some of the other shows. So for the cemetery show, last year we did The Unnameable, which is an H.P. Lovecraft story. Once I found out that we could use the cemetery, I was like, okay, I know what I'm going to do in that, so I adapted The Unnameable. And so it's, you know, adapting these stories is going in and trying to find a way to make them entertaining in a theatrical way. And also, because the audience is moving with the actors through the actual space as the stories unfold.
Yeah, so we're not just sitting there and you guys are presenting a play to us, we're moving with you throughout the time frame.
Yeah, it's an immersive kind of experience.
Interactive?
Yeah, it's interactive. I would say because it's not interactive as much as immersive, I think, because interactive is more that the actors actually come in contact with you.
They don't do that.
The only people that actually come in contact with the audience in terms of speaking to them directly, well, possibly, are the guides. There's a guide for each one of the stories that help them go from point A to point B. And this year we're actually doing a little surprise with the guides that you'll find out about. But yeah, none of the people come out and actually touch you or jump you at you.
So there is a production A and there's a production B. There's 3 plays per production. So you could do both, or you could choose one or the other.
You can't do both on the same night.
No, but on different times.
But at different times, definitely, yeah. And we hope that people go to one and love it so much they come back for the other, or people that saw it last year will be able to come and see a new production.
So production A is The Chimes, The Unnameable, and The Cask of
Amontillado.
Thank you. I'm so glad he said that. Okay. Production B is The Body Snatcher, Casting the Runes, and A Ghost Story. Tell me about The Body Snatcher. We've had a couple of movies.
Yeah, The Body Snatcher is a Robert Louis Stevenson story, and there's been a few movies, you know, made about that story, and it's perfect, obviously, for a cemetery, mausoleum cemetery situation, and so we utilize that space very well for that. And there's that one's actually, I think, the bloodiest one. All
right. Remind people this is outside. You need walking shoes. It is during the evening, so you need warm clothes and everything. But wonderful time. It's at the Mountain View Mausoleum and Cemetery in Altadena. It's a great way for adults, maybe say 13 or over, to enjoy a Halloween season. Yeah. Thank you for watching Charter Local Edition. I'm Tracy Young.
California cable providers are making it possible for you to educate yourself by bringing you live gavel-to-gavel coverage of the 3 branches of state government. Watch your legislators, governor, and Supreme Court as they discuss and enact laws that affect your life, your family, and your profession. For politics and public affairs that shape California, watch the California Channel.